Hi guys, I recently, by recently I mean like 2 seconds ago, just got this request for how to survive middle school. So let me explain. I'm an 8th grader, and 8th graders are on top of the food chain. Food chain, And last year the 8th graders sucked. By sucked, I mean sucked. Like they thought they were so cool and stuff, so they had to like make fun of you for every single thing. And I'm the type of kid, it's like, okay, you want to mess with me? I'm not gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be nice. No, I'm just kidding. I'm obviously not that big. I'm like 5'3". I weigh 84 pounds. I'm 13. That's kind of sad. But last year I thought it was a big shot. Kind of still do. Just kind of me. But I don't put up with crap, so especially when it's to my friends. But anyways, thank you for listening to my last story. Sorry, that's my dog. So, the thing I did was in 6th grade, because my school switched. I don't know what you guys' school's like, but in my school now, I got to be the first 6th grader, one of the first 6th graders to be at that school in a long time. Because the 6th graders went off to, like, they would have, like, my school would be, like, VOE to LGE to whatever it's called, MPH. And LGE it went 4th through 6th. Now it's 6th through 8th at MPH. There we go. So in 6th grade, I didn't get any different classes. Maybe you guys do, I don't. But I was kind of scared, even though I didn't have any different classes. It was kind of scary because, people are going to be walking in the halls. There's going to be 8th graders and 7th graders walking through the hall. It's kind of scary. It's like, I don't get jumped. Lucas, go. But I kind of knew some of the. I'm sorry. I kind of knew some of the 8th graders, and they were kind of cool. But like when I was there, the 8th graders were cool, right? And so then I moved up to 7th grade, and the 7th graders are now 8th graders, and they are pieces of crap. And so I had these warm-up leaders, and warm-up leaders for PE, and they'd warm us up, and they were not nice. Let's just say that. Like, I was wondering why my PE teacher picked them. I was like, okay, obviously I couldn't be one because I was 7th grader, but I was like, yeah, they're mean. And so if you were like me, you are terrified. You were at least. Well, judging by your school size, like mine's, once you get there, because before you go, it's going to be like scary. Like, oh my gosh, there's the A building, and there's the B building, and there's a wing, and there's like, it's not that complicated. Once you go through the first 2 weeks of school, you will be so familiar with the school, you'll be like, I know this like the back of my hand. So, I will give you tips on keeping you organized and what to do and stuff like that. So on the first day of school, I suggest 1, having a backpack. I mean, duh. 2, having a pencil and paper. Those 2 are the most common things that you'll need. And my school gives out handbooks. I don't really use it, but the notebook and the paper is most important because on the first day of school, either they're going to be going over rules or they're going to be telling you what you're going to be learning, and maybe you want to write that down or something. So you need that, you need some pens, you'll need all the basic school needs, but just for your grade level. So in 6th grade, if you're like me and you only have one teacher, sorry, I'm moving the camera, you'll just need like elementary stuff. In 7th grade, you're going to need like a folder, like a binder with like, I have 7 classes, so 7 folders maybe. Or maybe 5, considering um, lunch and PE really don't need a folder. I mean, maybe PE, but not lunch. So, at my school we have electives. I don't know about you guys, but I have an elective. And last year I had woodshop, and I really didn't need a folder for that. This year I have art, and I need a folder for it, but, just in case. So, you'll need one for language arts, science, all that stuff, all that jazz, and you'll need possibly one for your elective. I don't suggest buying every single thing that you will need for school, like, yet. Until you go to school, until you go to middle school, you don't exactly know what you need. Like, Target gives you that little list. Well, I got that, and I got all the stuff for 7th grade, and I didn't need half that stuff, so don't waste your money yet. The teachers also, though, they will give you, sometimes they'll give you a list or they'll tell you what you need for their class. Like for math, in this grade, I needed like a ruler, graph paper, all that jazz. Um, so like I said, suggest being, I'm sorry, the phone is ringing.
No one is available to take
Sorry
your call.
about that.
Please
My
leave
phone
a
is going to be
message
ringing.
after
So.
the tone.
Sorry about that. I had to scream so you couldn't hear my personal information. Anyways. So get all your school supplies, that's one. Two, I don't suggest having a big mouth like I did because you will get told off like there's no tomorrow. And you may think that you know what you're talking about, but you don't. And considering middle school is like getting you ready for high school is going to be like 10 times worse. Like, you say something, you look at somebody stupidly, you'll be like, what the heck? They think that you're going to be like stalking them or something. Oh, I'm sorry, my phone is going off the hook.
Hello, no one is.
I'm so sorry. Just skip through these parts that I'm like not there or I'm screaming into the camera. Anyways, so keep your head down and stay in the books. That's what my mom told me. I didn't do that. And that was a pretty hard lesson I had to learn. And in high school, they don't put up with crap. So, I mean, this is kind of like training for high school. So, I suggest not having a loud mouth. And if you do, I suggest being able to back it up. So, if you're like me, and you're like this big, and you're like this tall, or this tall, and you're like talking crap, you ain't gonna do so good. So, I suggest turning in all your work, getting your supplies. Don't really, talk to people, but don't talk back to them or whatever, and don't act like you're the biggest thing around. Um, if you're an 8th grader, I'm going to give you a tip because 7th graders and 6th graders look up to you, so you don't need to be like crapheads to them because, unless they're going to beat you or something, that's when you can talk. But last year the 8th graders were just horrible, and this year I think they're a little better considering you don't bully them or whatever. But I don't suggest being a bully. If you are, well, good on you. That's your choice. You know what? There's going to be someone bigger than you who's going to beat you. So, go ahead. Karma. Not really karma, but like God's going to get you back. Anyways, I'm just going to suggest that you keep your head in the books and, say if you have a religion and, like I'm Christian, and, like, say you're a Christian as me, yeah. I'm not gonna say don't flaunt it, but don't make it so clear to everybody that you are. No, I'm not trying to say that like how it sounds, but like, you can tell anybody you want. You can show that you have spirit. You can show that you trust in God or whatever. Or if you're an atheist or whatever, do whatever you want. I don't know what they do. But whatever religion you are, don't flaunt it. Don't make it so clear to everybody because you'll get beat. If you're a Christian, like I said, this is kind of like going toward the Christian viewers that are watching this. You gotta kind of trust in God and tell him and have him show you what to do. Or if you're Muslim or whatever, have Muhammad or what do you guys believe in tell you what to do. But I'm just saying, believe in what you believe in. Just don't flaunt it to the world. Like if somebody goes up and asks you, be like, okay, go ahead, tell them. But if they don't ask you, I don't suggest being, hey, everybody, I'm a Christian. Okay. That's what I'm gonna say. They're gonna probably get made fun of. And I did that. I don't really give a crap what people say about me. I'd be like, they're like, you're a beep beep beep, and I'll be like, how'd you know? So, another thing is you have to let things roll off your back because what I mean by that is you can't take everything so seriously. You can't get upset over small things like that. Like if they say, like they'll be like, hey, you're so short and stuff like that, or something like you're fat or something, even like that. Just ignore them. If they don't find like something, if they can't laugh at your expression, then they have nothing to laugh at and they have nothing to do. So just don't react unless you need to. So that's another tip. And I'm actually very scared for high school because my high school is like humongous. It's like the wing of the wing of the A of the wing of the A building. I was like, huh. So I'm kind of looking forward to having more electives and more choices for the learning and stuff, but I'm just kind of nervous, but we all are. And once you get to high school, I'll tell you how to survive your freshman year or whatever. But thank you for watching, and please give me requests.